Right now, the biggest challenge is one about still hundreds of thousands of people who are still stuck in Khartoum, who are still in the middle of an active war zone, who don't have electricity, who don't have water, who don't have access to health services, and are trying to find ways to survive. One of the key demands is, and I don't think it'll come as a surprise, is for the international community, and particularly the countries also within the region, to be able to put pressure and to be able to negotiate diplomatically ways to stop active conflict, stop the ongoing conflict in Sudan. If we are not able to reach there, we actually should be able to at least see that the ceasefires that have been agreed by the different parties to the conflict is upheld. We've had multiple instances where ceasefires were agreed upon, but we still continue to see active fighting happening in spite of the different parties agreeing to ceasefire. What worries me is that today we are talking about thousands of people moving to Chad or South Sudan or towards Egypt and Ethiopia, or being internally displaced. If the conflict does continue and gets prolonged, we will not be talking about thousands, we will be talking about hundreds of thousands of people. What worries me is that we've not seen signs, any sign of the conflict abating, or it actually slowing down. That worries me a lot. What worries me is that there are thousands, and we estimate about close to 50,000 children who were being treated for malnutrition, who don't have access to that treatment because they have had to move, because there is a disruption in supply line. And what worries me is that their situation will further deteriorate, which will not be good for thousands of children. I think what will be important going forward is for donors to ensure that there is humanitarian funding available to scale up response very quickly and to meet the needs of the population. The funding that is made available is flexible and can be used quickly without uh, many conditionalities. And also that the donors are able to fund the responses that we are trying to put up in neighboring countries, which includes in Chad, in South Sudan, and in Ethiopia, where a lot of people from Sudan are moving into, in with the expectation that they will have access to basic humanitarian assistance across the border.